Aries, good morning. Welcome to this video for your tarot reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Aries Tarot. Okay, just before we get into this, I would just like to say, please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit. This could lead you to some wrong conclusions. As I say, it is a general read. Your situations will be different. I'm speaking to a lot of people here, okay? So with that said, without further ado, let's see what we have for the sign of Aries. Universe, spirits, guides, what's going on for the sign of Aries? Well, you're doing a lot of work here, Aries, on yourself and on your circumstances. Okay, I'm getting a lot of your family values are coming to the fore here. A lot of you are concentrating on your work environment, your family environment. You're just getting on with life, paying the bills, etc., etc., etc. You're in a fairly stable situation here at the moment. I am picking up for some of you within the family private conversations to discuss a very important matter here. Okay, and these important matters could be due to paying bills, etc., etc., etc. It could even be due to the fact of maybe getting a mortgage to buy a new property. Okay, but you're very focused at the moment. Okay, I'm kind of getting for a lot of you, your love life is taking a bit of a back burner here. Now, for those of you with a personal matter here, I'm kind of getting that there is a particular situation. You could well be married or living with somebody, okay, but you do feel you need a change of circumstances here. You feel that you need changes have to take place, okay, if if this thing is to continue with you, okay, this particular relationship. There is one particular relationship, okay, that is uppermost in your mind. You want stability with it. Okay, perhaps you want to visit this person or let this person visit you so that you can have a private conversation. I'm kind of getting for some of you there is a third party involved. Okay, whether it's on your side or their side, it's just it's an energy that is coming between you and the person that you're thinking about. Okay, the challenge here, yeah, is you do have options. Okay, now perhaps a lot of you have a lot of options and you're wondering, which one to take. And with regards to options, it's new job opportunities, it's, as I say, it's perhaps buying a new property. Okay, there is one particular relationship here where the options are opening up to you. Okay, but it does require a lot of focus. I'm kind of getting that you are focused, but there's a person you're dealing with is not so much focused. They're not viewing this situation as the top priority. They have a lot of choices. Okay, it's kind of like they're prioritizing. What else do we have? Yeah, there is a lot of changes taking place. And a lot of you are managing to keep up with these changes. And those that you feel are putting too much pressure on you, those that you feel are putting too much pressure on you, you are kind of putting on the back burner. And what I'm getting for a couple of you is you're in a pretty good situation at the moment. You carry on with everyday life. You've got everything in check at the moment, but then somebody from your past or somebody comes into your life and that opens up opportunities to you. It's certainly made you very curious. Okay. Kind of getting you're keeping things to yourself at the moment. You're certainly avoiding confrontation with somebody here. Okay, but there is options open that you are kind of passively and quietly considering. What's the big influence here? Yeah, some good news coming in. There's a lot of pentacle energy around you at the moment, Aries, and that to me is very slow moving energy. I'm kind of getting some of you are getting a bit frustrated. There is relocation involved in this. Now perhaps a lot of you are buying a new property, okay, a bigger property because of an addition to the family. If that's the case, congratulations on that. Okay, but your situation at the moment is coming to kind of like a climax, and there's a lot of consideration here of whether to walk away from it for whatever reason. Okay, you do see another opportunity here. Okay, you feel here that a relationship situation has run its course. Now whether that's in work or in your private life, it kind of doesn't matter. The fact remains is there's new options opening up to you, and your circumstances are changing. You're ready for a change. In fact, a lot of you are working on these changes. But I am picking up relocation for some of you, and it's even taking a break. There seems here for a lot of you a lot of pressure. Okay, I'm kind of getting there is somebody that you've been in disagreement with. There's been silence, perhaps you've not been talking to somebody. Okay, but I'm kind of getting that there is communication coming in from afar for some of you. It's communication from a quarter that you don't expect, and you just need time to consider this. It certainly sparked your curiosity, but you're beginning to realise your own self-worth. You're beginning to become self-aware, okay? And a lot of you are realising that this situation you're in is not enough anymore. You're getting very curious about a wider world. You're starting to think about the bigger picture. I'm even picking up immigration here, moving to another country. Yeah, it will involve a lot of changes, delays. Okay, your success depends on how patient you are, on how you can adapt to new lifestyles. But there's one particular relationship here, perhaps within the family or romantically, that has been very, very stressful. Okay, what I'm getting is a coming back together. There is the chance of a reconciliation here. And this doesn't mean necessarily with an ex. It's just somebody that you've been in disagreement with and away from somebody. And a lot of you are feeling it's been too long. Things have changed too much. So you're even considering or will consider that whether to let this person back into your life. Okay. There's a lot of healing here. You've been going through a lot of changes within yourself as well. Like I say, you're becoming self-aware. You are realizing that the situation you're in has got to change. You need personal growth. I'm getting here for some of you, you need personal space. Okay, you want the freedom. It's kind of like you don't want to live in somebody's pocket. Love is one thing, love is great, but perhaps you feel living in somebody's pocket or them living in your pocket 24/7 is not for you. Okay, but with this star card here, any decision, that's a yes to any decision you're making. Okay, like I say, your intuition is kicking in. You've been going through a lot of changes. The situation's changed as well. The world's changed, in fact. And I'm kind of getting, Aries, you're adapting with it slowly but surely. You're coming into your own. There is a particular wish here that you're wishing for. The universe is granting that wish, but it may not manifest how you think. So it's kind of be open to the change and just, I'm kind of getting, you're going with the flow. There is a person around you who is perhaps quiet at the moment. They're plucking up courage to contact you again. Okay, they're strategizing, they're wondering how they can get back together with you, but they're not quite sure how you react. They do want to be with you. Okay, I'm kind of getting here somebody is being very passive at the moment, very submissive. It's like they don't want to offend you any further. There's been a lot of contemplation of feelings. Okay, now perhaps this person's married, perhaps you're married, and you know, like I say, there's a third party involvement here, and you know, there's a lot of strategizing going on here, not just from them, from you as well. You just have a great wish for continuity, stability, reliability, and this has not been the case. Okay, but you're heading towards this, Aries. You are coming into your own. Yeah. There's a lot of wisdom in you, Aries, and it's a question of using this wisdom in your intuition. Okay, now there is a major decision here, and it does involve changing a lot of elements in your life and a completely different lifestyle for some of you. Okay, but to do that, you've got to know what it is you want and work towards it. Have the patience. And there is a fear of commitment here. There's a commitment, like I say, a third-party energy in the form of another commitment that's coming in between you and somebody. But I'm kind of getting you're wise enough to be able to work this out, okay? And perhaps for those of you who don't see a way forward, you will drop this completely, because it's you're weighing up your options, you're weighing up the risks, and you're kind of weighing up the percentages on how much effort to the reward you'll get. Okay, but what I am getting here is major change for you. Okay, and I'm getting messages coming in now, whether there's children involved or not. I'm kind of getting that there's a very, very important relationship coming back into your life, for you to learn and discover a lot about yourself as well, and a lot more equality within a relationship. Now, whether this is an ex returning, or a person you haven't spoken to for years or months, a family member, there's a reunion here. Okay, one I'm getting that has a good chance of working if you desire it. As I say, this is a general reading. Some of you may not be able to forgive this person, some of you will. But the important thing is the choice is on your side. The choice is in your hands, Aries. Thank you very much for watching.